Welcome to this short film about Youth Work Essentials. We're going to be looking at the youth work approach and professional values. What is youth work? Why are those values important? And some theory to underpin your practice. But first we'll start with a whistle-stop history of youth work and how it began to emerge. It has been thought that the early stirrings of youth work originated in the development of Sunday schools at the end of the 18th century. These schools often used a more informal approach to education and developed a range of activities, including day trips. From this, the first dedicated youth organisation was created in 1844. Development of youth work in Britain in the 1880s and 90s saw a marked increase in designated youth groups for both males and females. Following the First World War, the first state funding of youth work began to emerge, and after the Second World War, we saw the beginnings of a more organised youth services. The 1960s saw the publishing of the Albemarle Report, which recommended the primary aims of youth services should be association, training and challenge. This report heralded what is often considered the golden age of youth work. Into the 70s, the demographic of young people was declining and memberships began to drop. This, coupled with increases in other leisure opportunities, access to education and training, saw the significance of the youth club begin to decline. Over to the 1980s and 90s, during this period, other issues took priority over state-funded youth work, such as education, criminal justice, and social work. Youth services began to adapt and develop new ways of working, such as detached youth work, issue-based project work, and youth cafes. Since that time, austerity cuts have always swung the axe very closely over non-statutory agencies, and many local authority youth services have become vulnerable. Though a re-emergence of faith-based youth work has been seen. But never fear, youth work is still present today in its various guises, and there are some very strong pockets of voluntary position existing all across Devon. The twin principles of youth work are to support, challenge and enable the learning of young people in order that they may realise their full potential in shaping their own lives, and to promote the social and economic inclusion of all young people so that they can contribute to, influence and be valued as part of their communities and of society as a whole. Youth work values. Youth work is underpinned by the following values. We offer an informal learning space and a chance for young people to fulfil their potential. The youth work should always empower the young person, and they should be there through voluntary engagement. Youth work values the individual, so promotes diversity. Youth workers are expected to work with other agencies, and young people are encouraged to participate and take ownership. All young people are of equal value and can expect confidentiality and to be signposted to other agencies where appropriate. The youth work approach. Young people will have a safe environment which is accessible to all. It should encourage participation. It should be inclusive and non-discriminatory and should be planned, delivered and evaluated. Personal development and empowerment of the young person should be to the fore. Young people should be supported and enabled, and the work should be based on solid and professional relationships. Confidentiality underpins the work unless the young person is seen to be at risk. And the work should proceed from trusting relationships. Youth work can be group-based or individual. In summary, youth work should be accessible to all young people aged 11 to 19. Youth work is a team approach. Young people are at the heart of the work, and their needs should inform the work that we deliver. Youth work offers an informal learning experience. Youth work is, for the most part, done through voluntary engagement. Make your club a space young people want to go to, feel safe and feel accepted in for who they are. Youth work is non-judgmental. Youth workers are a consistent positive influence and should form professional relationships with young people based on trust and respect, as well as being role models. Youth workers should embrace diversity and challenge discrimination and provide opportunities for personal development and growth. Youth workers should also recognise and celebrate achievements. And Youth Week should give the young people first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and even a sixth chance if needed. Thank you for watching this short video. We look forward to meeting you at the online training sessions you have signed up for. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to contact any of the team on the following email address or get more information from our website. Thank you.